The Inspector General says about 400 workers took nearly $3 million in loans meant for small businesses, often using false or fabricated claims. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
The Lowe's Closeout event means the final savings of the season are here. It's your last chance to get deals on seasonal decor, tools, flooring, and so much more. Refresh your home, check off your project list, or simply stock up on the brands you trust. Shop now to grab amazing deals before they're gone. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/7. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-990-1551. That's 800-990-1551.
Progressive Insurance presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
4-3 win for the Blackhawks at United Center over Dallas last night. Ilya Mikheyev had a pair of goals. Spencer Knight, 22 saves in the win. Next up, a road game at Washington this Saturday night. The Bulls have wins in 7 of 10. They're at home tonight hosting the Orlando Magic. Chicago coming off a 134-118 win over New Orleans on Wednesday. Isaac Okoro had a season-high 24 points. The Bears wrap up the regular season at home this Sunday hosting Detroit. Caleb Williams has a shot at reaching 4,000 passing yards. He'd be the first quarterback to do so in Bears history. 11-5 Chicago, the NFC North Division winner, currently the second seed in the NFC. College football this Monday, it's the FCS Championship in Nashville. 12-4 Illinois State faces 13-2 Montana State. Men's hoops tomorrow, Illinois visits Penn State.
The sports update brought to you by Progressive. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chris Campbell on WRMN, the talk of the town.
Ah, the Internet, a place where your curiosity can flourish. Unless online threats stop you. The Internet is wonderful, but you need to protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. NordVPN encrypts your browsing. Its Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, patchy fog before noon with partly sunny skies and a high near 40. Tonight, a slight chance of snow and drizzle with mostly cloudy skies and a low around 34, temperatures rising to around 36 overnight. Currently, it is 31 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding a unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Community Hour here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town. It is a marvelous Monday. We hope that you enjoyed your weekend. Maybe you went out and did some fun activities. Maybe you got some of your shopping done, right? Maybe grocery shopping or any kind of errands that you needed to get finished. Maybe you had some people over. Maybe you went to someone's house. Maybe you just had a very relaxing weekend. Something that was just like, I'm staying at home today. I'm having my little cup of tea. I'm reading a book or maybe watching a movie or a TV show. Whatever the case might be, we hope that you enjoyed your weekend. And we are back into the start of the week. The first full week here of 2026. This is your host, Matt McNeil, taking you into this community hour. We're going to be, of course, going through the weather. We'll talk a little bit about the traffic report here as well. And then, of course, talking about things happening in the community, especially touching base a little bit here with the police and fire departments. We'll talk a little bit about that here, too. And then don't forget, of course, we also do have our WRMN 10 o'clock news segment as well. Sometime during the show, too, I will talk about what's going to be coming up for Out to Lunch, what I'll be discussing. I have a couple different things and topics I want to discuss here. So we'll go through that, too. And, of course, you can always be a part of the conversation here by checking us out on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Or if you just want to sit back, relax, maybe I am a soothing voice to you. Maybe I do well as background noise. I don't know, whatever the case might be, as I say. We hope that you are tuning in and enjoying the show today. Thank you to Sue and Elliot for, of course, hosting the fantastic morning show that you can listen to every morning. Start your day with Susie C. and Elliot the L Train Serrano. And, as of course, this is how morning show radio show should be, says Neil Fiorito. It's unpredictable, it's upbeat and always entertaining. They turn every morning into a mix of fun, mayhem, and lively conversation while keeping you informed with the latest news and weather. Wake up laughing, thinking, and ready for the day with the morning show that never fails to surprise. So it's a great way to get yourself started in the morning. Maybe you're having a little bit of a hard time waking up, especially on a Monday. It's a drudgy Monday. I got to get back to work. I've got this thing to do, that thing to do. It's the start of the week, right? So great way to start your week with positivity, energy, and charisma, too. So there you go. That's the show of the morning. That is the morning show. That is Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. until 9. And then, of course, we do have the WRMN 10 o'clock news segment starting at 10 to 11. But before that, we do have the community hour as well, too, which is kind of a blend of the morning show. It's a little bit of kind of gets away from the morning show a little bit, kind of a little bit more on the calmer side, getting into just topics on things happening locally in the community. Let's go through the weather and temperatures. What are we seeing for this week? Well, we have been seeing some chillier temperatures last week, but it is going up. Today, we're going to be seeing a mixture of clouds and sun, which is currently happening right now. We're seeing some of the blue skies, a little bit of clouds here and there. giving way to a little bit more cloudier skies this afternoon. Now, current temperatures right now are at 36 degrees, and it roughly feels about that. It feels about 36 degrees outside. You don't have to wear a super amount of layers, especially during this week. We're going to be seeing those temperatures going almost up into reaching the 50s at some point. So today's going to be a high of 42 degrees, a mixture of clouds and sun with a low of 35 degrees for tonight. Considerable amount of cloudiness is in that forecast. Now, we do see about a 40% chance of rain coming up for tonight, although the winds are going to be light and variable. For Tuesday, the 6th, tomorrow, we do see a high of 41. It is predicted to be overcast. A slight chance of a rain shower is predicted at about a 25% chance. It does drop down to a low of 31 degrees, coming up cloudy. That's for Tuesday night. Winds still light and variable too. For Wednesday, we see a high of 40 degrees. So morning clouds were giving way to more sunshine during the afternoon. So it is going to start to clear up a little bit in the middle of the week before we hit more of those rain showers. It's going to be a clear to partly cloudy sky night for Wednesday with a low of 36 degrees. Thursday. Now, Thursday is predicted to be that chance of rain, cloudy with rain developing later in the day. Our high is going to make it up to 50, or at least that's the prediction as of right now. 50 degrees, folks. Definitely going to feel like a spring day, especially with the rain coming through. Rainfall near 1/4 inch. Chance of rain predicted right now is at 90%, pretty much throughout the whole day. And of course, when that rain builds up, and it does continue on throughout the day, rainfall is about a 1/2 inch. So just prepare yourself for that if you're traveling. But again, occasional rain does come through for Thursday night. So it's going to probably maybe go on and off. That's what we're seeing for Thursday. For Friday the 9th, we see a high of 46, overcast with rain showers at times. Chance of rain is predicted at 60%. For Friday night, it is predicted to be rain showers early mixing with snow showers, which means it could get to some of that freezing rain. So it means slicker roads. That's a low of 35. Chance of precipitation is at 60%. That's for Friday. Heading on into Saturday, we see cloudy with snow showers mainly during the morning. Temperatures do start to drop. It's not going to be bitterly cold, but it does get to a high of 37 with a low of 22 degrees. So just a little bit of some snow showers coming through. That's for Saturday for the weekend. Sunday rolls around, sunshine and clouds mixed, a high of 29, dropping down to 22 is our low. Partly cloudy skies are in that forecast, and that's going to be coming up for Sunday the 11th. And then finally here, for Monday the 12th, a week from today, we're going to be seeing those temperatures rise just a little bit here to a high of 37, partly cloudy, and it's pretty much partly cloudy throughout the whole day with a low of 28 degrees. So that's the forecast, the weather and temperatures that we're going to be seeing here pretty much for the rest of this week and also into next week. Now, recently posted on travelmidwest.com, it does look like there is an incident southbound Randall Road at Point Boulevard. It's unincorporated Kane County, Chicagoland. There is an incident. Various lanes are closed. The estimated end time is unknown, and that started this morning at 8:53 a.m. So not too long ago, roughly about 20 minutes ago is when that happened. To be exact, more like 21 minutes ago. But again, if you are going on 90, if you are traveling southbound Randall Road at Point Boulevard, oh, I'm sorry, it's not 90. It just crossed over on 90. It's not 90. It's on Randall Road. There's an incident there. So if you're familiar with where Almora is, the unincorporated Almora, that's where it is, or the Advocate Sherman Hospital, kind of closer to there. There's some other places around that area. Illinois Cancer Specialist of Fox Valley, Kids First Pediatric Dentistry. It's right along there. That's where it's located. So closer to the surrounding neighborhoods there too. Just wanted to throw that information out there so that you know it. That is posted and shown on travelmidwest.com. Still, of course, the usual construction we're seeing around the area. It does look like there's another incident in between Inverness and also Palatine. It looks like there is southbound Quentin Road at Kristen Court in Palatine. This is in Cook County. There is an incident that happened this morning at 8:50 a.m. The estimated end time is unknown. So it looks like there was maybe a crash or something that happened along that route. So if you are traveling that route too, not too far away from where Harper College is, just be a little bit aware of that too. Now, a little bit further out from the Fox River Valley area is where Killdeer is. There is another incident that happened as well, eastbound US 20 at Cuba Road, unincorporated Lake County in Lake Zurich, Illinois. It looks like there is a little bit of an incident, but that estimated end time is supposed to be coming up very soon. Expecting heavy delays due to a stall. So there's just a little bit of a stall there. If you are traveling on eastbound US 12, there's going to be just a little bit of that backup there. And there is more information on that you can find, of course, posted. That's on travelmidwest.com. That's especially more towards the northeastern part from the center of where Elgin is, at least from our perspective here. So just wanted to put that information out there to you. Of course, if you want to find more details on that, you can find it. That's posted on travelmidwest.com. The time is at 16 past the hour. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on the Community Hour, WRMN. Stay tuned.
Political party poopers got you down? Shake it off and join me, Dennis Sonar Green, every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show, where we cut through the doom and gloom with a focus on America first, constitutional values, and a populist perspective that puts you, the citizen, at the center of the conversation. At WRMN, the talk of the town, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo and bring you the straight talk you need. Whether you're frustrated with the political establishment or looking for a clear, some nonsense analysis, this show has you covered. Tune in. Let's take on the issues together with a fresh, unfiltered approach. Catch us every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN, A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town.
Want to read some action-packed, exciting pulp fiction? Read the works of Michael Tooman, now featuring their international crime thriller, I Married a Bot Madam. Available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle editions. The paperback is also available at other book retailers. Check out Michael Tooman's webpage at Scilink.net. That's Papa, Sierra, Yankee, Lima, India, November, Kilo, November, Echo, Tango.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour here on WRMN, where we highlight these local community events that are happening, whether it is police and fire, municipal, business, sports, all these different things, right? There are a lot of things that are happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. And so that's what we want to do, is we want to highlight them, tell you exactly what is going on. Now, we also want to tell you a bit here, too, of course, our programming schedule, what we're going to be having today. Of course, we have the Community Hour continuing on now until 10 o'clock. We have our WRMN 10 o'clock news segment telling you everything that's happening in the world and also even some local news, too. So stay tuned for that. That's with Dennis Sonar Green. Then I've got the Out to Lunch show that's from 11 until 1 o'clock today. And we're going to be talking a little bit about, well, of course, it is Out to Lunch, so food. So I do have a Monday conversation story, and the story actually is based off of eating local and how it's important to eat local and to support local food businesses. So I think that that's going to be a good conversation to have, of course. And then we are also going to be talking a little bit here on a particular website that you can find, that you can go to. So we'll talk about that during Out to Lunch, that shows you how to look for local businesses that sell products. So maybe you're new to an area, maybe you're new to the state of Illinois and you don't know, or you're new to the Fox River Valley area and you don't know where to start to look. Of course, I'll provide you this website. I'll talk about it to you, of course. I don't provide the website. I mean, I just provide the information on the website and I'll pull it up on the screen and we'll talk about that. So it's a really cool site. I looked it over a bit and I was like, wow, this is actually really cool to find these local businesses. So it's how to look for local businesses that sell products locally. And it's a very well-designed website that has a whole map with pinpoints of all the different businesses that sell local food and products there. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll go into detail on that coming up today during the Out to Lunch segment. Also want to keep you in tune too. Coming up tomorrow is Tuesday. It is the first Tuesday of the month, which means we do have Travel Tuesdays with Cruises International. Shauna White will be coming in at 11 o'clock to talk about all new fun things coming up, continuing on into 2026, but also going through things for 2027. That includes planning your trip for 2027. Because remember, when it comes to planning your trips, you want to plan ahead. So, of course, back in the early part of the year 2025, we talked about a lot of things happening in 2026. We'll continue to do that here, but we're especially going to also focus on things coming up in 2027 when it comes to planning your trip. She'll give you some reminders there too, of course, on the fact that they do offer different payment plans and how to join the team if you'd like. But that's Travel Tuesdays continuing on for the rest of the year here on the first Tuesday of every month here on WRMN during the Out to Lunch segment. So I'm excited to have her on and looking forward to that as well. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up. That's Travel Tuesdays with Cruises International. We also have for Wednesday, I wanted to make announce this too. I wanted to let you know Wednesday at 1 o'clock, we're going to be having a special interview with Darren Bailey. Yes, the Darren Bailey's candidate for governor. And that's starting at 1 o'clock. That'll be coming up on Wednesday, January 7th. So I wanted to throw that information out there for you as well. And then I also wanted to let you know coming up this Thursday, we do have Sherry's Senior Moments. I know that she was usually the third Tuesday of every month. Now she has switched to the second Thursday of each month. So that's Sherry's Senior Moments. That's from 9 to 10. That's coming up this Thursday. And if you want to read a little bit more information on that, you can check out her email list. I've mentioned that before. She offers resources and information for seniors. She's going to be having Benjamin Detterman, who is the director at Countryside Funeral Home. He's going to be discussing funeral planning as well as prepaid services, extra costs, and pre-need services too. So if you want to join her email list, it is dfelist@gmail. That's dfelist@gmail.com. She's trying to get as many people as possible onto the new email list that she has. So if you want that email list, I can send it to you. Please feel free to reach out to me. Don't hesitate. And I can give you that email list. If you've got my number, you can text me, say, hey, I'd like Sherry's email list. Bada bing, bada boom, I can send it right to you. We're here to help you out and work together as a community. So please feel free. Don't hesitate to reach out. So that's Sherry's Senior Moments. That is coming up this Thursday. We also do have Wise Coffee Chat. That'll be coming up on Wednesday. That is from 9 until 10 o'clock. So we've got some good programming here coming up. So stay tuned for that and more. Let's continue on and see what's going on here locally in the community. The Elgin Fire Department recently posted. There was a little bit of an update on this. So it was a posting from the 29th of December, but there's now an update. The firefighter testing process that was going on in December, early January, has now been extended. So it is currently going on right now, and it's been extended now until today at 11:59 p.m. So, again, the application process is open, and the written test will be administered by the Public Safety Answers. The test will be a virtual exam that candidates must complete by 11:59 p.m. today. So if you are interested, there is still additional information about the application process. I know it's already coming up. It's about 2.5 hours away until that deadline. But if you want to check out more information on that, that's at elginil.gov. Or you can also find this posting on the Elgin Fire Department's Facebook page. So again, they have extended that firefighter testing process through till today, the deadline being at 11:59 p.m. today. That's today. So that's coming up for tonight. That's 11:59 p.m. tonight. So it's not 11:59. I mistakenly said 11:59 like it was coming up in a couple hours. It's at least about 12 hours from now. So again, if you're interested in checking that out, you can find it. I've got it posted on the screen here if you're watching on YouTube. But again, that's been extended through till tonight, the rest of the day today. So check out more info, governmentjobs.com/careers for Elgin IL, or also on their Facebook page. Some other things, just a little bit of a recap here. Officials say Waukegan's annual Polar Bear Plunge event had over 600 people participating. That was last Thursday morning. It was the biggest turnout ever to benefit individuals with disabilities. How cool is that? If you want to check out more information on that, if you're subscribed to Lake McHenry's scanner, you can. So that's fantastic that they were able to get more people out there, the biggest turnout ever in that year. So check out more information. That's at the Lake and McHenry County Scanner if you want to read more on that. Of course, that sounds pretty cool. That's great. I'm glad that they were able to do that. The event was held at the Waukegan Municipal Beach, help raise funds for individuals with disabilities. There's an article here with some great pictures out there too, and over 600 people did participate in that. So that's fantastic. The event did cost $25 per participant, and it was a great success. So that's fantastic. A great way to promote the community and realize that, hey, there are people out there that are taking their time and energy. And it's cold outside, too. It was cold that day going into the water. But still being able to raise money for people with disabilities is a fantastic way to be a part of the community and help those in need. So congratulations on that. Fantastic. If you want to read more on that, that article is posted on that on their website. Coming up next here, we'll talk more about what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. There is an event coming up here that will be coming up very soon. Couple different things that are coming up. Elgin Community College has an event, Hemmons Cultural Center, Center of Elgin, and Gail Borden Public Library. It is all tied in with the 41st annual Martin Luther King Jr. events. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk a little bit about that and more. Different ways that you can volunteer. There is still some Christmas tree recycling that's going on too, so we'll talk a little bit about that. If you are looking to register your kids to preschool, we'll talk a little bit about that. There's some things coming up, some things happening this week in the Hanover Township, and more. So stay tuned here on the Community Hour. WRMN will be back with more in just a bit.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Rain-X. As the new year begins, Illinois' minimum wage will not increase in 2026. The State Department of Labor says the minimum wage will remain $15 an hour for workers 18 and older, with the tipped wage staying at $9 an hour. A state report finds hundreds of Illinois public employees improperly received federal pandemic relief funds, with some now facing criminal charges. The Inspector General says about 400 workers took nearly $3 million in loans meant for small businesses, often using false or fabricated claims. Illinois drivers should be aware of changes to Scott's Law. The Move Over Law will now apply to all emergency vehicles stopped or moving and also covers emergency workers on foot. First violations carry a minimum $200 fine. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your News Flash.
Kohl's clearance deals are so good, you might want to brace yourself before you shop, because up to 70% off can do things to you. Sudden goosebumps, racing pulse, involuntary gasping at prices. You may even feel the uncontrollable urge to brag to someone, anyone, even Deb, the checkout lady who's seen it all day. Don't worry, that's just the thrill of Kohl's clearance. Shop it now in-store and online. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America NA in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast.
Brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Today, patchy fog before noon with partly sunny skies and a high near 40. Tonight, a slight chance of snow and drizzle with mostly cloudy skies and a low around 34. Temperatures rising to around 36 overnight. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 41. Currently, it is 33 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
And welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour here on WRMN. It is a nice Monday morning here. We're seeing some sunny skies outside, a little bit of clouds here and there. Temperatures are continuing to rise a little bit as we get into the majority of this week, staying really in the 40s as our highs. And I mean staying in the 40s as that's what the prediction is for our highs. Now, of course, temperatures will fluctuate. We're going to be seeing a little bit more of the 30s, 20s in the, later in the night, things like that, or very, very early in the morning, chillier temperatures. But towards the middle of the day, those highs in the 40s and even getting into the 50s for Thursday. Let's continue on talking here more about the community. If you're just tuning in right now, welcome to the Community Hour. That is Monday through Thursday from 9 until 10 o'clock, where we talk all things community related. What are some businesses that are out there? Different events coming up, things that already happened. What are some things to look forward to? Ways that you can communicate with one another and more. So let's go through what's coming up here. The city of Elgin recently posted a couple days ago, and the Elgin Police Department did reshare this as well, that it is the 41st annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration is coming up. So let's read through this post here. City of Elgin posted it. The Elgin Human Relations Commission and MLK Subcommittee invite the community to take part in the 41st annual Martin Luther King Jr. events throughout January. There's a couple different ones. Join us for opportunities to serve, learn, and celebrate Dr. King's legacy. Here are the highlights. Starting today through till the 18th, there is a food drive benefiting local food pantries. There's also the MLK Prayer Breakfast, which is coming up Saturday, January 17th, and that starts at 8:30 a.m. And that is going to be at the Elgin Community College. That's at 1700 Spartan Drive. You can go to their website for more information on that too. There's also a Sunday celebration, Sunday, January 18th from 4 until 6. There's going to be a Hemmons Cultural Center event, and that's for free. There's also a youth leadership event, Monday, January 19th, 8 a.m. to noon. That's at the center of Elgin. That's at 100 Symphony Way. And then there's also a panel discussion series. Now, this is an entire series at the Gail Borden Public Library. It starts Wednesday, January 14th, and it's on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m., and it runs through till February 4th. So if you're interested in that too, that's something that's coming up. You can learn more and sign up at elginil.gov/MLK. There is a link to their website directly through this Facebook post, so if you want to view it, you can. I'm having a hard time reaching that website there, but you should be able to find it if you're able to. And of course, you can also check out the Facebook page too. Okay, so they do have information on this. I was able to pull up the website here. So the first event date, Saturday, January 17th. This is the annual prayer breakfast. Tickets do start at $30. Tables of 8 are available for $240. You can join them in their annual MLK prayer breakfast. It's a morning of celebration, speakers, prayer, music, and remembrance. Local leaders and organizations will be recognized and honored as recipients of the Dr. King Humanitarian Award. And you can also find tickets available online. There's a link directly through the website too, if you'd like. The annual food drive is starting today, and it does run through till January 18th. And for the past 10 years, the Dr. King Food Drive has collected thousands of pounds of food for the less fortunate in the community. $1 equals 8 pounds of food. Now, food items can also be dropped off on Sunday, January 18th, and that's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Food for Greater Elgin location. That's at 1553 Commerce Drive. There will be volunteers available to help unload. Now, if you want to donate also online, you can follow their link, and all of the annual food drive information too you can find on their website. And then again, at the center of Elgin, there's going to be some workshops on what it means to dream and the importance of acceptance. This is at the center of Elgin. There's no cost to join, but a permission slip is required, and they do have that permission slip available on the Elgin's government website page. Bring the permission slip with you on the day of the event. They do say to sign up before January 9th, so you can you still have some time to do that, and you can email mlk@elginil.gov to sign up for that before January 9th. There's also the Sunday celebration as well, too. Panel discussions. It does go into more grand detail on who is going to be on that discussion panel as well. So January 14th, there's going to be American theologian and religious leaders will be there with Rev. Dr. Felicia LeBoy, as well as Reverend Dr. David Daubert and Rabbi Margaret Frisch Klein. On the 21st, the King and Civil Rights is going to be that discussion with Diana Ortega Arith, also Reverend Dr. Felicia LeBoy and Dr. Vincent Gaddis of Elgin Community College. On the 28th, it's going to be King and Nonviolence with Reverend Katie Shaw Thompson, Reverend Patrick Parks, Anthony Regano, retired lieutenant of the Elgin Police Department, and Reverend Dr. David Daubert. And then on February 4th, it says here it's going to be King in Poverty with the Reverend Dr. Felicia LeBoy, Dr. Vincent Gaddis, and the Reverend Clint Ward. Now, if you are interested in attending and would like more details, you can visit the Gail Borden Library's website by going to, of course, Gail Borden. It's, oh my goodness, what is it? GailBorden.info. So that's GailBorden.info is where you can find that. And then, of course, there are some community opportunities still available, too. So you can click through and explore awards, exhibitor, and sponsorship opportunities designed to support and recognize the community. So feel free to check out all of that great information that's out there. Feel free to check that out. And you can find that. That's at elginil.gov. So that's elginil.gov if you want to find more information on that. I also did get some information here as well for the 10 o'clock news segment. We are going to be doing a replay of the Wise Coffee Chat, so that will be a replay there. Sonar isn't able to come in today, totally okay. So we're going to do that replay for you coming up at the 10 o'clock hour, and then we'll do, of course, Out to Lunch. We'll have that Out to Lunch segment that'll be from 11 until 1 o'clock. Couple other things are going on as well, too. Kane County Emergency Management recently posted a reshare from the American Red Cross of Illinois. If you need a 2026 New Year's resolution, you can choose one that saves lives. If you're interested in becoming a Red Cross volunteer and make a difference in the community, you can visit redcross.org/volunteer. Those volunteer opportunities are there for you. Maybe it's something that you want to try out new. They have volunteer information session that's coming up here January 8th from 3 until 4. You can register with them. You can explore ways that you can help, support families in crisis, keep the lifeline flowing, and more too. So good to check out that information if you would like to do so. If you also want to help out with volunteer or get information about helping at specific hospitals as well, too, there is the lovely sponsor of the Out to Lunch show, St. Joseph Hospital. They can help you do that. And, of course, you can tune in during Out to Lunch. We always have their live reads as a thank you to the sponsor for Out to Lunch for the year. We appreciate St. Joseph Hospital and all they do. Every day are life-changing care. They're here when you need them. So please feel free to reach out to them too. They offer careers, quality care, specialty care, and emergency care. So you can find all that information posted on their website. That's stjosephelgin.com. You can also call their number at 847-695-3200. They're located at 77 North Airlight Street in Elgin. And, of course, you can also follow them on their Facebook page, St. Joseph Hospital Elgin, and you can also follow Prime Healthcare, too. So they're wishing everyone a very happy New Year's also. As we welcome 2026, we want to express our heartfelt gratitude to our patients, families, as well as dedicated caregivers who make our community stronger every day. And that's a great way to highlight the community and all the things that are going on, too. So don't miss out on these great opportunities to check in. If you have a business or organization or an event that you want to talk about, you can always feel free to reach out to us. You can email me. You can email any of us, Dean, Sonar. You can email Elliot. That's our names at WRMN1410.com. So feel free to reach out to us. You can also call us as well, too. You can also text us on our text number. That's 505-926-1410. It is 45 past the hour. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on the Community Hour, WRMN. Stay tuned. When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
When your car's feeling sluggish, don't stress. Just bring it down to Britain's Express Oil and Lube on Larkin Avenue in Elgin. For a fast, friendly 10-minute oil change and a full 18-point inspection, they've got you covered. Whether it's engine service, fluids, filters, or headlight check, they do it right. And they do it fast. Family run, quality service, right in your neighborhood. Swing by today and keep your ride running smooth. Britain's Express Oil and Lube, your car's health partner in Elgin, a proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Systems run everything. Government, economy, media, justice. They shape your choices, your opportunities, your future. But do they work for you or against you? On Apolitical Talk Show, we break them down. Not to destroy, but to understand. Because if you don't see how the system works, you won't see when it's being manipulated or who's benefiting from it. Power belongs to those who know the rules, challenge the loopholes, and demand accountability. That starts with knowledge. That starts here. Join us weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. as we uncover what's really happening behind the headlines so you can decide for yourself what's fair, what's broken, and what needs to change. Apolitical Talk Show, breaking down the systems to build them up together. Right here, weekdays, 4 to 6 on WRMN, the talk of the town.
Welcome back, folks, to the Community Hour here on WRMN. Coming up after the Community Hour, we have a replay of Wise Coffee Chat, so stay tuned for that. That's with Jennifer Sanchez of the Wise Business Alliance Network. And, of course, we also do have Out to Lunch coming up here from 11 until 1 o'clock, so I'll be having some good discussions there, too. We'll be talking about, we have from 1 until 2, What's Cooking Today with Michael Horn, so that'll be coming up here. And then we also do have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Now, I just received a couple minutes ago through my email the show lineup. So that's from Tammy herself. So Tammy is going to be Zooming in from Nashville. So she'll be through the Zoom side of things. Becky will be from Homewood, Illinois. So it's Becky and Nancy here. And of course, I'll always tune into the show and join in as well. So let's go through a little bit on what is expected to be listening to content-wise for today's Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Of course, there's going to be sidekick chat, a happy new year, holiday decorations. Are they still up? When's the time to take them down? Things like that. We're also going to be having a segment during Talk Time with Tammy and Friends about the weight loss pill hits today, New Year's and new laws in Illinois. Of course, we're also going to be having our News Nation clip as well and historic songs of the day. Now, coming up during the 3 o'clock hour, we're going to be having a segment. It's called Dry Jan and Gen Zers with Becky. And we've also, of course, got the bottom of the hour news spot break. We've got a News Nation clip and then another game time, lots of fun. So stay tuned for that. We've got a political talk show from 4 to 6. And then we also do have Big Top Sports from 6 until 8. Starting Wednesday, we've got our new lineup. That is when those times are going to be. So that is, of course, Big Top Sports is going to be moving. That'll be from 4 until 6 o'clock. We've got until 6 until 7. Then we've got the news segment from 7 to 8. It's a political talk show. And then a new show called Voice of Reason will be on from 8 until 9. So stay tuned for that. We'll get you more information also coming up throughout the next couple of days, too, before it starts. So just keep in tune with that here on WRMN. We're excited for 2026 as we're already in it, too. So let's see what else is going on here locally in the Fox River Valley area. What are some things coming up? We want to continue on talking about them. So if you are interested, too, in signing up your kids for preschool, the Village of South Elgin recently posted this as well. Join them to learn about their Preschool Pals program. This is a program that's coming up. Oh, wait, that already happened. It says February 3rd. Oh, that's interesting. They posted it an hour ago. It says February 3rd. Okay, but it's telling you that the registration is open, though. So the registration is open now if you want to. If you want to find more details on their preschool offerings, you can visit southelgin.com/preschool. So they had that event a couple days ago, but the registration is open if you'd like to for their Preschool Pals program. It offers the opportunity for your child to learn and develop age-appropriate benchmarks through a fun and engaging atmosphere. So if you might be interested in that, you can find more info. You can find their location, the Intro to Preschool, 3-year-old preschool, 4 extended day, and the rates, of course, with that too. The rates with that as well. So you can find that on the southelgin.com/government page that's posted on their website. Let's see here. Hanover Township also recently posted, the holidays are officially behind us. Who has taken down their decorations? They certainly have. Check out what's happening this week at the Hanover Township. They're having today from 1 until 2 at the Senior Center in Bartlett, line dancing drop-in class. Yes, you can drop in and try out some line dancing. How fun would that be? I don't think I've ever done line dancing before. Maybe I have. Maybe I tried it once when I was a kid. I think there was an event that was at my school, the Einstein Academy at the time, and I think maybe they had a line dancing thing that we did. But nonetheless, still, if you want to try that out, that's coming up at the Senior Center. There's also the Township Board meeting coming up. That's at the Senior Center in Bartlett, January 6th at 7 p.m. There's going to be a teen hangout event coming up January 7th. That's from 3 until 6. And that is here in Elgin. It's at the Isaac Walton Youth Center. That's at 899 J Street. So that's a great opportunity. I know I've talked about them before, too. A great teen hangout space. It's a safe space for teenagers to hang out, for them to be themselves, to make new friends, to play some fun games, have good conversations, all that good stuff. So feel free to check that out. That's coming up on the 7th of January. Also at the Senior Center, a couple more events, including regular Bunko. Bunko's a great game. That's January 8th from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30. And following that on January 9th from 10:30 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. is a memory support group at the Senior Center. And then finally, January 10th for the end of this week, 9 a.m. to 11:30 is the Astor Avenue Community Center's Food Pantry Saturdays hours. So feel free to check that out, posted onto the hanover-township.org's website or also on their Facebook page. McHenry County government recently posted on their Facebook page, did you know that they have vacancies on its appointed boards and commissions? Now, this is a great way that you can apply today, visiting their website. If you want to be appointed to a commission, you can find it under their website, under their departments page. Stewardship and liaisons for matters pertaining to purchasing information technology, administration, human resources, facilities, and more. I know that their Board of Health is a 12-member board. So if you are interested in possibly doing that too, that's been recently posted, or maybe you know someone that might be interested. You can find that on the McHenry County Government's Facebook page. Let's see some other things that are coming up here too. There is a call for entries. Village of East Dundee recently posted. It's the 3rd annual Black and White Art Show. Yes, this is where you can create beautiful displays of art, all in black and white. This is a great way to check out different art pieces and maybe even express yourself too. The deadline is January 28th to submit your art piece. The show date is officially February 21st, and it's going to be at the Willow and Birch in downtown East Dundee, and the event sponsor is by Blick Art Materials. So it is a fun and exciting event that is coming up. You don't want to miss out on it. The call for entries is on. Now, of course, they do have disclaimers here too. Rules and regulations, got to be in black and white, and no AI-generated art. Any submitted art found to be generated by AI will be disqualified and removed from the show. And that is completely valid and understandable, because this is supposed to be a show where you put in time and energy into your art piece, right? There's that time and energy into the art piece. We already know this. You put in the brushstrokes, you have the materials, you use different mediums, you use different tools to use, not just generating AI, right? It's got to be physical art pieces that you can touch, and unless you have a finish to it, a spray finish. I don't know what it's called. We used it in college in art class. It's a spray finish. It's extremely toxic. You can't breathe it in. But it finishes any sort of like charcoal or drawings with a pencil, so it doesn't smudge. It's a de-smudger, really. Kind of holds everything in place. It's real sticky. But anyways, with that being said, that is a call for entries. It's a black and white art show. Check it out. The Village of East Dundee recently made a post about it, reminding people about that too. And finally here as well, before we take our break into the news segment and then into our Wise Coffee Chat replay segment, the Village of South Elgin recently posted, "Let the kids burn off energy and have a blast with South Elgin Parks and Recreation. They'll build sportsmanship, practice new skills, and boost hand-eye coordination, all while trying out different sports. It's a full hour of laughter, movement, and fun. And yes, no screens are required. It's the Tot and Youth Multisport, 3 to 5-year-olds and 6 to 9-year-olds. That's Tuesdays, February 10th through till March 10th. It's $55 for residents and $65 for non-residents. So if you want to register for that, great opportunity to get the kids involved in a cool sport. Coming up next, we've got a replay here, best of, for Wise Coffee Chat here on WRMN. Thank you, of course, everyone, for tuning in today. After that, we also do have Out to Lunch. We've got Brendan here saying good morning. The Soto family also says good morning as well to me. Thank you so much. And also Todd. So we've got those great people in the comment section there. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Hi, this is Sherry Aschenbrenner, Vice President of Dementia Friendly Elgin Area. Everyone knows somebody living with dementia. Caregivers and friends of those with dementia are always welcome at our Elgin Area Memory Cafe, always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the South Elgin Public Works Building, 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. Also, Dementia Friendly Elgin Area